What is up? Hello, fine people. It is a Friday night, which is a little different, and we're gonna go on Fridays around 9 p.m. until Dave's RC decides that he wants to start doing live shows again, and then I will yield this spot back to Dave because this is just where he goes. But until then, this is where I'm going to be. And I like it. It's better. It fits better with my work schedule. I'm not like super tired. I've been able to get a good work day in. It gives me an extra hour to take care of all the stuff that I do after work, like, eating, maybe a nap. Airvexed, I am not hawking these on Amazon. That's funny. But I do want to talk about these here stands. So this silver one, I think we'll be seeing Dave's RC again. This is the stand from FMS. This is a stand, the red one here on my right is the exact same stand from the exact same factory. And everybody who wants one of these, everybody knows that these are super hard to get a hold of. But right now, all of these are available for $70, shipped directly to your house. So these are the aluminum X stands. They are identical in every way to the exact same stand that you can get from FMS. They are available for $70 shipped. No taxes, no nothing, just straight up $70 unless you live in California. And then it's $80 because freaking shipping to California is ridiculous. But here it is. These things are outstanding for the field, for your shop, wherever. For transportation, if you've got a big enough facility to be able to transport stuff fully put together, you can actually lean the plane over on its side and stand it up vertical on these stands. They're fantastic for maintaining your planes, for showing them off, whatever you want to do. Right side up, upside down, it don't matter. You can put them any way you want. And some folks would say, yeah, they're similar to a keyboard stand, but they're not, man. They're so much better. They're much higher quality. The joint in the center is much better. They're very well machined. They're just better quality than keyboard stands. For $70 shipped, you can have any of these three colors. You can have the gold, you can have the red, you can have the silver for $70. So all you need to do to take advantage of it is send me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com. So send me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com and I will forward that to C Mafia, who is the one that is selling these, and he will get you all your address information, arrange payment, and like I said, $70 shipped to your door. He's got all colors available, and I get absolutely nothing, which is awesome. So C Mafia will take care of you. If you're looking for one of these aluminum cross stands or aluminum X stands, they are fantastic. Hunter Yoakum, what's up? These are some of the best stands out there for your airplanes. They won't scuff them up. They got the nice foam padding up here at the top. And sure, they cost $70, but I'll tell you, they're worth it. It's very easy to break them down, transport them. Get them where you need to go. They're lightweight because they're aluminum. And you can probably use it as a weapon if somebody makes you mad. So air vexed. You can get gold, red, or silver. All three colors are available. There is no links. You just shoot me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com, and in the subject line put stand. I will forward that over to our buddy C Mafia, and he will take care of you. Ah, what's up there, C Mafia, right there. Yeah, James, man, what's up, dude? Good to see you. So James ain't lying. If you do leave your plane alone on a windy day, make sure that you're attending it. You know, same as if you leave it on a bench. You know, I've had several planes just get blown right off a bench on a windy day. So if you've got these things sitting on a, sitting out on a windy day, they will get blown over. It's just the name of the game, right? Yeah. I don't have the blue. Well, I don't have any of them, right? Like I said, C Mafia's got them. He does. They are limited in quantity. I don't know how many he's got of each color, but right now I know all three colors are available. So if you get them tonight, they're $70 shipped to anywhere in the United States only, and they are available for $70, shipped to your door, no taxes, $70, even Steven, unless you live in the state of California, and then it is $80 because the shipping from where they are coming from is about $10 higher than it is anywhere else in the country. Yeah, that's a good idea there, James. He says, get some tent stakes and put them on the legs, and you're good to go. That's a good idea. Anchor it down. Put some sandbags on it. Good to go. So, yeah. So, Scott Settle, good to see you. James from Motion RC is in the house tonight. Good to see you, buddy. We got Brian Chambers in the house. Primodius. Oh, is that just Primodus? Sorry. Mike Nolan, good to see you. Reckham Roy. Wild Bill, Jeff Adams. How's everybody doing tonight? It's great to see everybody. I think I saw Tony Spears earlier. Air Vexed. It's great to see everybody on a Friday night. Guys, if you weren't here before the show and saw the chat, I have got some very exciting news to share with the entire YouTube RC community. Our great friend Wesley and his wife Lori are on their way to the hospital. Lori's already at the hospital. Wes is on his way to the hospital, and baby Boozer is on the way. So that is super exciting, and I'm super excited to be able to share that with everybody. So guys, let's all, give some big emojis if Wes is in here. Wish him luck and prosperity with this baby. I just wish them all the best. And it's an exciting time. This is a first-time father. So will he go live? Don't be gross. I wish I was the one giving birth, man. I've been trying to have this baby for like 15 years. This is crazy. So, yep, super excited to be able to share that news with you guys. I'm so happy for them. I know as first-time parents, I bet you they're scared, excited. There's so many emotions there's so many emotions going through their heads right now, and I just want to wish them the very best. And I'm just super excited for them. I couldn't be happier. And I tell you, those two are just salt of the earth, some of the best folks there are on this planet. You know, the whole Miller family is just great folks. You know, Wes, Lori, Papa Boozer, all just fantastic folks. I'm just super happy for them. Super happy for them, and I wish them all the best. So, awesome. So again, before we get on to the star of tonight's show, because it ain't me, everybody, if you are interested in picking up one of the aluminum X stands, these are exactly the same product from the same factory that you can get the FMS stand. Shoot me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com. These are $70 shipped to anywhere in the United States. Continental United States. That's another caveat. Alaska and Hawaii, that's questionable. You can still shoot me an email, but you'll have to, you know, maybe pay a little extra. To California, they are $80 shipped. So if you are interested in an aluminum X stand, exactly the same as the FMS stands, shoot me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com, and I will get your information over to C Mafia. All three colors are available. You got the gold that you see here, you got the red that you see here, and you also have the silver like we see here, right? The blue ones are not available right now, so all that is available is the silver, red, and gold, and they're awesome. I can't say more about them, and we'll keep talking about them for the rest of the show. But for now, I'm going to get them off the table because I've got something spicy to show you guys that I want to share. Now, first off is this. And I know everybody wants to come here and they want to talk about airplane stuff, but man, I'm pretty excited about Surface here right now. And I got myself a Dx5 Pro from Spectrum. Man, this thing is awesome. Backlit display, all kinds of functionality, a lot more than you get out of like the Dx5 Rugged or the Dx5C. This thing has, you know, triple rates on it for like steering, throttle. It's got drive modes in it, which are the same as like flight modes. So you can set up drive modes that have different functions, you know, for each of the 4 drive modes, depending on how you want to set that up. It's an awesome radio. It's a little on the expensive side, so I think I paid $299 for it. I think they're actually $329. But it's awesome. The Dx5 Pro, fantastic radio. This is the 2021 model. There's not a lot of differences between the 2021 and the older one, so if you can find one of the older ones, well worth it. Very comfortable, awesome radio. And that is a prelude to this bad boy right here. We have got the all-new Arrma Vendetta. If you can't fly an airplane with it, you might be able to fly an airplane with this one. I'm not too sure on that. You know, it'd be a little weird, but you might be able to do it. So this thing, folks, it's getting towards the end of the flying season. And that's the reason that I want to share some more Surface stuff with you guys. I know everybody likes, we all love our airplanes. I love airplanes. You know, I love airplanes. So this isn't like an anti-airplane segment. This is a pro RC. I love airplanes. I love RC. And I want to share this with everybody. So this is a brand new model from Arrma. It was just released this past Thursday. And I'm here to tell you that this thing is wicked, wicked. So, you know, as that wind starts picking up in the fall, it starts getting a little too cold outside. You know, maybe you don't want to stand out there and mess with this thing, but you still want something that you can go out and have a lot of RC fun with. If you want to go out to the flying field, man, I tell you, that's the perfect place for something like this, especially for like paved runways. So this is an on-road vehicle. It is only 3S, right? And I tell you, it's got another wing for the back. So this is the high downforce wing. You can install a low downforce wing. It comes installed with a 20-tooth pinion gear. You can install a 26-tooth pinion gear, and this thing will go 70 miles an hour out of the box on 3S power. This thing is amazing for what you get for the money, right? So, Hanger 51, what's up, Kenny? So I don't try to, you know, talk about a lot of surface stuff, but I think this one is worthy of talking about, especially for you guys that are interested in airplanes. For about the same cost as a plane, you get this thing. You don't need a Dx5 Pro. It comes with a Dx3 radio in the box. So the only thing that you need to supply is a 3S battery and 4 AA batteries. The AA batteries are not included with the kit, which seems a little weird, but it's all good. So what I want to show you guys is what's going on under the hood of this bad boy. So I've already got the body clips removed. Under the hood, this thing comes ready to rock. Oh, that's the wrong remote. So we're going to zoom in a little bit so we can get a nice good look at what's going on inside the Arrma Vendetta. So you've got a nice foam front bumper. So for those of you guys that have played with RC cars before and you like to bang that thing into some curbs, you got a nice big thick foam front bumper, and that is very nice and conformed with the front of the body. So the polycarbonate body that goes on fits very close up to that. So a lot of times when you smash that front bumper, the polycarbonate body will get broken and cracked and messed up pretty bad. With this one, because that fits so close, so tight, the tolerances are nice and firm right there. When you hit the front, you're not going to break your body, which is awesome. You've also got a nice, you know, spoiler, or it's not a spoiler, but I can't remember what they call that area on a car, but it, you know, it increases the aerodynamic and airflow around the vehicle. It is four-wheel drive, you know, so it is basically the same drivetrain. If you guys are familiar with like the Creighton 4S, it shares a lot of the same chassis components as a Creighton 4S. So obviously it's got shorter A-arms and shorter throw shocks, but the drivetrain is very similar to the Creighton 4S. So you've got like your chassis, you know, in the center, we've got a bearing that holds that center drive shaft in place. All the stuff on here is very easy to work on. You've got a standard servo up here in the front for your steering. That's very cool. Inside the box, receiver. And that receiver has AVC built in right out of the box. So AVC is Spectrum's, I believe it's advanced vehicle control, and it helps it maintain a nice straight line when you punch it. And I'm telling you, when you punch this thing, I mean, you can just lay into the throttle and this thing will track straight as an arrow with that AVC gain tweaked up just a bit to keep this thing tracking nice and true. We've also got ourselves a 100 amp Firma ESC, and it also is a smart compatible receiver inside the receiver box. We've got a 3900 kV motor, right? So 3900 kV, no joke. When you put that thing on 3S, That's what's getting this thing to 70 miles an hour out of the box. I mean, that's insane. Stock on a 3S vehicle, that's awesome. 100 amp firma ESC, AVC. Right now I've got a Z battery in there. That's a hard case, 6,000 milliamp hour, 3S pack, 80C. The Spectrum Smart Packs are on back order right now, or I'd be running one of the Spectrum Smart Packs with the Spectrum Smart Packs and even the stock controller. So the Dx3 that it comes with will show you the battery, the full battery capacity on the on the top of the controller. So you've got like 4 LEDs that tell you what the battery capacity is. And with the Dx5s, so any of the Dx5s, whether it's the Dx5C, the Dx5 Rugged, or the Dx5 Pro, they will all show you individual cell voltages and all the telemetry that we know and love from the smart technology that we get in our airplanes. We also get that in the surface vehicle lineup as well, with the firma ESC and the smart compatible receivers, along with the Dx5 radios. So if you're interested in checking one of these bad boys out, they will be coming in stock on November 19th, and they are available for pre-order now. If you are interested in picking one up, check down in the description. There's an affiliate link down there for the all-new Arrma Vendetta. This thing is bad to the bone. It is 1/8 scale, 3S power, 70 miles an hour, out of the box. And I'll tell you, this thing is just absolutely stuck to the road. There are a few folks that got to see it firsthand in Alabama this past weekend, and I think that every one of them would be able to tell you, man, this thing is awesome. Even if you're not a surface guy, I'm telling you, it's worth checking the stuff out. Surface stuff is a lot of fun, and it's awesome when it's not flying season. This thing doesn't give a crap how windy it is outside. You know, it's not going to get thrown around like an airplane does. It is absolutely stuck to the road. It is awesome. And I wish I could take it out and show it to you. We will have some video footage. We will be doing some videos, you know, a big, you know, the same type of review that you could expect from an airplane. We'll be doing that same type of thing, studying the vehicle, looking at the pros and cons. We're going to show you how to install the 26-tooth spur gear. We're going to show you how to bind it up to the Dx5 Pro. We're going to show you what all the smart features look like, both with the stock controller and the Dx5 series controllers. I plan on putting out several videos because I think that this is an extremely exciting vehicle from Arrma. I think it's awesome looking. They have both the green and a blue color. The blue color also looks fantastic, but the green really pops. And it's got some really neat, in fact, you know, I'll go ahead and zoom in on the body too. It's got some really neat effects on the body that you just can't see unless you're zoomed in pretty well. And that might be well enough. So I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but do you see like those, you know, there's a bunch of lines and graphics that really kind of blend into that green, but when you're right up close on it, I mean, you can really start to see like throughout the body, it's got these really cool, just kind of swirly lines and stuff. I absolutely love this thing. It's a great size, and I wouldn't be telling you about it if it sucked. Yeah, the rate of climb is terrible. You know, unless you put it on an uphill slope, and then I don't think it would be very disappointing at all. So check it out, guys. Links in the description. Check it out on horizonhobby.com. We'll have some videos here soon on the channel. This thing is awesome. They do have these at select hobby stores. So if you want to check one out at your local hobby shop and they are a Horizon Hobby dealer, if they were selected as one of the shops that gets to have these early, these are all over the country right now at hobby shops all over the country. So my local hobby town has a blue one here in Kennesaw. A lot of the hobby towns out there have one. So if you've got a local hobby shop, you can go out there, you can put your hands on it. If they have them available for test drives, you can go out there and drive one around. It's just a super fun car. And they also, if you're more budget conscious, now we didn't talk about that. This thing is $450 from Horizon. If you use my links, I do get a small commission on that $450 at no additional cost to you. So I absolutely appreciate every time someone goes to any of the descriptions in my videos and clicks on those links, or you go over to rcairmarshall.com and click on the links there. They all pay small commissions back, and that is a huge support for the channel. Oh, Snow Valley Park, I'll tell you what, I think it's got the speed to get one off the ground. I don't know if it's got the torque. It's definitely got some horsepower behind it, but I don't know if it has the torque to pull a glider, but it might. That is something that I had not considered, using one of these to tow a glider around. I think that's pretty fun. Yeah. Yeah. So Michael Bear says he frequently suggests that his students change to cars and boats. That's funny. I don't know if it's because they suck at flying, at flying RC, but man, I tell you what, this thing is bad to the bone. And if you don't trust your abilities driving something that can go 70 miles an hour out of the box, they also released on a very similar chassis the new Arrma Infraction. Yeah, the new Arrma Infraction. It is also I believe that one is a 1/7 scale. Anyway, same chassis, right? In the classic Infraction body style. And that one is a brushed system instead of a 3900 kV 3S brushless system. It is a brushed 2S power plant, and it doesn't go quite as fast, but it also has knobby tires on it. So it's the first Infraction that was made for like all surface, kind of speed bashing, which is cool. This one is absolutely meant for paved surfaces, whether you're talking concrete, asphalt, whatever. You're looking for, a nice surface to run a car like the Vendetta on. The new Infraction, you can definitely do like dirt oval, and if you got like baseball fields, you can run around the diamond and stuff. I mean, it'd be sweet on like a dirt infield. It would tear it up. So absolutely love this thing. If you are thinking about getting one, you might want to also consider buying the Hoons. So look for upgrade parts. When you're at Horizon Hobby, you can look down there and see replacement parts and stuff like that. You want to go to upgrade parts and look for the Hoons white. I don't know if they're just called Hoons, but they have Hoons tires on there, and they are belted tires, right? The ones that it comes with are the Hoons 11s. It's a good compound, nice and grippy. You're going to be happy with the performance on them, but they are not belted, and they're going to wear out faster. The Hoons white label belted tires that are on the upgrade section for the Vendetta. I'd grab a set of those. You're going to be replacing tires when you're talking high performance, high speed on-road cars. They do chew tires up. It's just the name of the game. Watch a Formula One race. I mean, they're changing tires like every 15 laps. So it just happens. You're going to eat tires. But maybe not at that frequency. But I'd go ahead and get a spare set. Get yourself a set of those belted tires. They're going to wear better. They're not going to distort as much under high speed. So if you guys have ever run like RC cars before, you'll know that when you get up to a high enough RPM on the wheel, the tire will start to balloon out a little bit. And even on these, you know, with them being a low sidewall tire, you'll get some ballooning on the inside of that tire. So you know, it makes them behave a little funny. You know, you don't have as big of a contact patch, so you lose traction the faster you're going. With the belted tires, you're not going to see as much of that ballooning effect, and you're going to get a better life out of those tires. So if you're interested in the Vendetta, when you're at Horizon, click on the upgrade parts, look for those Hoons, white belted, you know, so white compound, belted tires for the Vendetta. They're already mounted to the wheels, so you don't have to worry about gluing them or anything like that. You're going to be good to go. You can bolt them right on when the Hoon's 11 tires wear out, and you're going to enjoy it. So anyway, yes, Wild Bill. Oh, Bledsoe, trust me, dude, this thing does fly. It just doesn't get airborne. It is fast as hell. It is fast as hell. All right. So that's enough talking about surface stuff. I just wanted to share with you guys. I know you're all air folks, and I am too, but man, I think that every one of you would be super impressed with the performance of the Arrma Vendetta. Check them out today at Horizon Hobby. Use the link in the description. Check it out. It is awesome. I mean, awesome. It will blow your mind. This thing, it will change your RC life. It'll change your RC life. If all you do right now is airplanes, get you one of these, and it will change your mind about surface. This ain't your mama's Tyco, 15-mile-an-hour car. This thing is bad to the bone, and you will love it. All right. So enough of that. Let's talk about airplanes, at least airplane stuff. So Wild Bill wanted to see the stands again. All right. So we will bust out the stands. Oh, yeah. So again, all three colors are available. Well, you can make a reservation and order one today. All you need to do is send me an email, right? So these are available. You will be getting any color you want, silver, gold, or red. So I've got all three right here. We've got the silver here, the gold in the middle, and the red on the end. So any three of these colors are available today. And you can get them by shooting me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com. And in the title or in the subject line, put stand. I will forward that email over to C Mafia, who he just doesn't want to give his personal email out, right? So I get it. But I get emails from all kinds of crazy people all day. I don't mind sharing my email out to everybody. If you're interested in getting one of these stands, shoot me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com, and we can get you any color of the aluminum X stands. These are identical in every way, made in the same factory from the same components. The only thing they're missing is the laser etching that says FMS. These are exactly the same as the FMS aluminum X stands, all the way down to the bolts that hold the thing together. They're very well constructed. You got this little star thing here. You've got nice positive engagement on the teeth. You get it to where you want it. It is locked in place right there. So once you tighten that down, this thing is not going to close up on it. You know, it's not like it's got like the keyboard stands where it's got like the rubber around there that you tighten them up and you get that rubber that holds it, you know, in that position. And if you push on it too much, it'll expand, it'll contract. This has positive locking teeth. All three colors look fantastic. No matter if you get the silver, the red, or the gold, they are $70 shipped to your door. And all you need to do is shoot me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com. I will forward that over to C Mafia. C Mafia will get in touch with you about making arrangements for payment. And when we say 70 bucks out the door, that is it. All taxes, shipping, fees, everything is included in that. Shipping, handling, everything. The only exception to the rule is if you live in California, it's 80 bucks. That is it. So Mark M, these actually work really well in windy weather. I mean, the airplane, if it gets caught by a gust of wind, just like if it's sitting on a bench and it gets blown off the bench, if an airplane, you know, gets caught in a gust of wind, it's going to blow the stand over. So if you put some weights on the legs, you know, so if you have the legs sitting down, you put some sandbags over the legs, or you put some tent stakes in to hold the stand down, the airplane's going to be fine, you know. But Mother Nature, I mean, that's one of those things that we play with every time we go to the field, right? Whether we're putting a plane in the air or we're putting it on the bench, the wind will get the best of you no matter what. Yeah, Jeff Adams, they're great. They are great. Nate, California charges more to ship. It's literally like 10 bucks more to ship to California than it is to anywhere else in the country. So, hey, I don't make up the pricing. I just tell you what the price is. So we got silver, we got gold, and we got red. All, like I said, identical to the FMS stands. In fact, this one is an FMS stand. And they are perfect. I mean, the things are fantastic, and we'll just set them up all right here. And you will be the envy of everybody at your field. And if you have friends that want one, you can have your friends send me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com. I will send all of those emails over to C Mafia. C Mafia will get in touch with you to find out what color you want. All three colors are available. Silver, gold, red, all three colors are available through C Mafia right now. The quantities are limited, so if you want one, send me a message. I'll get it over to them. We'll get that processed, and it'll be awesome. Yes, dave@rcairmarshal.com. Nope, dave@rcairmarshal.com. So Snow Valley Park, that guy knows what's up. Red will make your plane go faster. So whether you're on a red stand or you just paint your airplane red, you will have a faster airplane if you put it on a red stand. I mean, it's just physics. Red goes faster than every other color. The gold and the silver, you're not going to get that speed boost. So if you're looking for a speed boost from your airplane, get a red stand, and every time you fly off the red stand, your airplane's going to go faster. Wouldn't that be awesome if it were true? Wild Bill Cool. Ken Bird, don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it. Nate, I want to say that plane was sitting on this exact stand, the silver one. So it could have gone into the ground even faster if I had put it on a red stand. And listen, guys, it doesn't cost more to ship to California because I suck or because Sea Mafia sucks. It costs more to ship it to California because California sucks and they just charge more for everything. You know, by the time the truck gets over to the West Coast and has to fill up with gas in California, that's why it costs 10 more bucks. Because gas in California is astronomically high compared to everywhere else in the country. So yeah, $10 premium. If you live in California, you pay 10 more bucks. That's just how it is. Like I said, I don't make it's $0 extra to ship it to Florida. It is 70 bucks to Florida, 70 bucks to every state with the exception of Alaska and Hawaii. So we're talking continental United States. If you're international, I do apologize. They are not being shipped internationally. It is only inside the continental United States. So in all 47 other states, these are 70 bucks. But if you live in California, 80 bucks. Nate. So Nate lives in California. He saw a gas station in San Jose charging $5.29 a gallon. Nope, we cannot ship them to Canada. We cannot ship them to Alaska or Hawaii. They can only be sent inside the continental United States. $70 in all 47 states except California. California, 80 bucks. If you're interested in one, again, shoot me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com. And in the subject line, write stand. And we will forward that out. Prime mode is awesome. So everybody that sends an email tonight, thank you so much. I'll be forwarding those over to Sea Mafia, and Sea Mafia will get in touch with you to collect payment information. So I'm sure that he accepts payment via PayPal, Venmo, whatever. You know, that's arrangements that you'll need to make with him. And then he'll just send you one. It's that easy. Amazon charges tax, man. At least they do to me. You know, this is 70 bucks ship, no taxes. Good to go. And they're fantastic quality. The exact same stand that you would get if you were to buy one that says FMS on it. Yep. So I love these things. I've got 4 of them. I only got 3 right here, but I got another one right over there. I've got 4 of them. They're great. And I mean, they are honestly some of the best stands out there for the field, for your house, for the shop, wherever you work on planes. These things are awesome. Awesome. $20 for the display model. Come on, man. I ain't selling the ones I got. Look at that, $87.88 on Amazon. That's crazy. Prime Modus, I haven't found a plane that I'm not comfortable putting on the thing. You're not going to sit like a big turban on top of this thing. I mean, you might, but I don't think that you can honestly get an airplane that's heavy enough to break this thing in model form. That's, say, I mean, this could easily hold like the big, like 33% gassers and stuff. Easily, it could hold those. Like the quarter scale planes. I've seen quarter scale planes sitting on these things. Obviously, any of our foam models. So your EDF jets, any of the foam prop planes, huge stuff will fit on this thing. So I have my regularly, have like the Draco, the Husky, which is a 1800 millimeter. Draco's 2000 millimeter. The HSD Cessna I put on here, no problem. The big Spitfire 1600 from Flightline, I put on these stands all day. The new biplane, the PT-17 from Dancing Wing, that I got from Big Go Hobby. That thing is not a light plane. It's not super heavy, but it fits perfect on one of these stands. Every plane that I've put on one fits fine. So I don't think that you're going to have a problem with weight unless we're talking like 100 pounds. Any of the smaller models, 40, 50 pounds or less, I don't think you're going to have an issue. I mean, these things are fantastic. Geez, Mike Nolan. Yeah, I had heard that. I think it's closer to like $8 a gallon in Australia. Yeah, Jim Justin's. Sorry, man. Just letting you guys know where you can get these stands. It's not the shopping channel, but I know it kind of sounds like it right now. But again, if you are interested in getting one of these aluminum X stands, shoot me an email, dave@rcairmarshal.com, and all three are available. All three colors are available for now. Limited quantities. Shoot me an email. And as long as they're not sold out in the color that you're looking for, we'll try to get you hooked up. $70 shipped. Now, we can put the email address out there for people to see, but I want to talk. Awesome, Mark. Yeah, great Christmas presents. Check 6. You laugh, dude, but that is true. If it was $69.99, it's such a. Have you guys ever noticed that? Like, this is something that Amy, my wife, Amy, she does this all the time. She'll see the beginning of like a price, and she'll be like, it's $60. And I look at it and I see $69.99, and I'm like, no, that's $70. it's $70, and it's so crazy, like the psychology behind some of the pricing efforts. That $69.99 makes a huge difference. Like, you sell it for $70 and you're going to have people that walk away, but if they see $69.99, they're going to be more compelled to buy it because they see the 6 at the front instead of a 7. And they're seeing, oh, this is $10 cheaper than that one. It's a penny cheaper, but the psychology's there, man. I mean, and it works. Why do you think so much stuff sells at, $69.99? I mean, the gas stations get you all day, every day. You sit there thinking like, oh, I'm getting my gas for $2.87. No, you're getting it for $2.88 because it's 9/10 of a cent. So you look at one gas station and you're like, oh, that one's 2.85 and this one's 2.86. It's a penny difference. But the fact is that you're really paying like a penny more per gallon because they're all like $2.86 and 9/10. What? Come on, man. 9/10. Yeah, Boss 223, I'm the same way. I see $69.99 and I say $70. But some people, they see the 6 in the front and they're like $60. I don't get it. I don't know why, but it's just psychology, man. Yeah, that's right. Now, we are spoiled to the core. I work from home. Amy works 3 miles away, and we shop at Kroger here in Georgia. And we get Kroger fuel points, right? Where we can go to the Kroger gas station. Well, because we don't really use any gas, I mean, we might fill up once every 2 weeks. So every time we go to the gas station, we've got so many fuel points that we get $1 off every time we go to the gas station. Yeah, exactly. So Amy says she got gas today and it was $2.20. $2.20 a gallon. Because we got like thousands of gas points. Because we just don't go anywhere. Mark M, these are all manufactured in China. I don't know exactly where the factory is in China, but they're all made in the same spot. So it doesn't matter if you get the one that says FMS on it. It doesn't matter if you get the one that says Banana Hobby. It doesn't matter if you get this one that says nothing. They are all built in the same place. The only difference is the FMS ones have FMS laser etched into them. The one from Banana Hobby will have Banana Hobby laser etched into it. These don't have any laser etching. So you can engrave it to say whatever the heck you want, which is kind of cool. It might be Guangdong, China. I've never heard of that place, but if that's a real place and not just, a play on words to be descriptive of the male genitalia, then it could very well be built in Guangdong, China. I wonder if the city in China, the city of origin, is on the box. I will be right back. All it says is made in China. It doesn't say where. But they're made in China. It may be Guangdong, China, which is an awesome name for a town. So Dana, I have boxes for these stands. And for like $10, I'll send you the box. Check that out, man. Like, check 6. That's an even better name than Guangdong. One Hung Lo, China. Man, I'm about to get kicked off YouTube. Did you, Wreck and Roy, did you really buy something that said manufactured in Guangdong, China? You know, they probably laughed too when they were like, we have to send this to like Woolly Beaver, Washington, or what's what's the name of the town that you're in? Like, I don't remember, but I just call it Woolly Beaver because that's funny. Central Woolly, there you go. Oh yeah, guys, I got to tell you. So last Friday we did the show, and then the next day I went out to Alabama to hang out for the Bigfoot fly-in. I got to tell you, some of these fly-ins, you know, I say like these are the ones you don't want to miss. Man, I'll tell you, at the Alabama Birmingham RC Association in northern Alabama, just north of Birmingham, they put on one heck of a show. It was great. It's a really cool flying field, really cool scenery, uh, you know, out behind the field, you know, so you're not, I mean, where I'm from, yeah, there's a bunch of trees and stuff, but they're so close, you know, like you're going to hit them. This field is wide open. I mean, you can fly turbines out there, no problem. I think they got a 508-foot runway, and it's just an awesome, awesome facility. So I would highly encourage anybody, you know, that's looking for events. If you're here down in the Southeast, you know, and maybe getting up to Florida, or, you know, getting all the way down to Florida, or maybe getting all the way to Jet Jam, you know, whatever. If Birmingham is good for you, and it's very close to a major metropolitan area, right? So flying in will be a little cheap. Um, I would highly encourage anybody that's in this area next year when we do these Bigfoot fly-ins, you got to come check this out, man. We had an awesome fireworks display. You know, one of the city, you know, city government people was there. They were absolutely loving what they were seeing. So I think that the club and the field is going to get a lot of support from the city coming up here soon, which is fantastic. I love seeing public support for our model fields. Birmingham RC Association and Scott Settle, I mean, they just put on a fantastic show. We had fireworks Saturday night. There's a swap meet. There's all kinds of fun activities to do at night. They had lighting that lights up the runway. So we were able to run like our drag cars. We were able to run the Vendetta. You know, we were just having fun all night. We set up ramps and we're jumping our bashers, you know, so we had our Creightons out there. You know, we were drifting, you know, drift cars. So, I mean, anything you can think of. During the day, it's all about airplanes. Once the sun goes down, if you got night flyers, by all means, fly them. You know, we had like 20 night radians up in the air flying around through the fireworks, which was awesome. Um, just a great time. I don't think that anybody was there that was upset, you know, that was like, oh, you know, this is boring or what. I mean, everybody was just raving at how great a job, you know, Scott Settle did, and all of the folks that are members there at the Birmingham RC Association that helped out in the planning and putting it together. The folks from the Model Box were part of the sponsorship, and they were there with lots of parts and airplanes that you could buy. They were, you know, they supplied a bunch of airplanes for raffle, for giveaways, you know. So Jeremy down at the Model Box in Hoover, Alabama, was a fantastic sponsor for the show. Big Go Hobby came down and was a fantastic sponsor for the show as well. Gave away, you know, quite a few things. Sea Mafia was there, gave away quite a few things, was able to get a couple of prizes from FMS to give away. I mean, everything just worked out really well. It was a great event. We all had a great time. And as long as I'm down here in Georgia, I plan on going every year. And I mean, it's just a ton of fun. If you're in the area and you can get here, by all means, come check it out, man, because it was awesome. Sorry. Amy's walking through here, so it's going to sound like all echoey until she turns her sound off. It really is, Roy. I mean, that is one of the best landscapes that I have flown in. You know, have there been better runways? Sure. You know, Rosewood RC has a fantastic runway, but the scenery is kind of bland. Neffy at man, what's the name of the town? Muncie, Indiana. So the Neffy show in Muncie at the AMA headquarters. Fantastic facility, but the landscape is kind of like, you know, it's a little boring. I mean, shouldn't we be watching our planes in the air? Yeah, sure, but it's pretty nice to have really cool scenery behind the plane, right? You know, at the Birmingham RC Association, their airfield, it's a nice paved runway, and the backdrop is the big rolling hills. I don't know if they're considered mountains or not, but big rolling hills, hardwood trees. I mean, it just looks incredible back there. The scenery behind you is awesome. And the trees aren't getting in the way because they're way off in the distance. And it's really cool because right past the runway, it dips down into like a valley. So even though you may be flying over the field and it looks like you're about to crash, if you feel like you're going to crash and the plane becomes invisible, all hope is not yet lost. Pull up. If you're freaking if the tail is up and you feel like you're about to crash, pull up because you can go under the horizon and your plane will come back out on the other side. Yeah, met him. I mean, I did have a little run-in with some scenery in Florida, and my V900 did not make it. It was pretty funny. Uh-oh, Pilot Ryan's in here and he just parked the car. All right, guys, so it is 10:05, and one of the reasons that I like doing this on Fridays is because on Fridays we can go for an hour. We don't have to go for like 87 hours like you do on Kenny's show on Thursdays. So Friday nights, we're going to go for about an hour, and we're going to go right into our Friday night Zoom, which those of you guys that have been there before, you know what it's all about. Things can get a little rowdy, right? But it's a lot of fun. So if you are interested in joining our Zoom, I'm going to be posting the link here in the chat here in just a bit, where everybody can come and join us for the Friday night Zoom session. We always have a great time. You can talk to us. I mean, we can all be talking instead of, this being like a one-way conversation. Oh, yeah, Lyndon, that was awesome. That was awesome. We had so many night radians. I mean, there was a dozen or more. I think it was closer to 20 There were so many there. It was awesome. And Reitza was there, and it always is interesting when Reitza's in the house. You know, he's got a big mouth in the Zoom. He's got a big mouth in real life. He's just as genuine as they come, right? You know, he's the same guy in the chat that he is in real life, and it's pretty fun, you know, to be there when somebody else is getting, you know, getting chewed up by old Reitza. Spencer, he is one of my favorite people too, man. Old Reitza. So, yeah, you didn't hit my foot. That was Terry's foot that was standing next to us. Who was what was he flying? He was flying what I think one of his Flex night planes, and yeah, I was standing right next to him. But you hit Terry in the foot, not me. Uh-oh. So, C Mafia, what was the best comment at the fly-in made by Paul? Paul says to Reitza. Oh, Tracy, that's right. I don't know why I did. Did I say Terry? I meant Tracy. Anyway, Reitza, we cannot understand you in Zoom. And Reitza says to him, but like, anyway, guys, we're going to have links to the Zoom popping up here in the chat shortly. I welcome everybody to come join us in the Zoom. It is a public Zoom session. Anybody that has the link can join us. It's a ton of fun. You can come and talk to me directly. You can, you know, say thanks, or you can curse me, whatever you feel like doing, and it's all good in the hood. So we're going to go ahead and fire that up. Lyndon, I want to tell you, I got your email. I do have the tracking labels, and I'm going to reply to that email with those tracking labels. The stuff was sent out either last week or the week before. It is on the way, and you should be seeing it soon, I hope. I hope. So, George, this is not what it looks like. I mean, you know that. These are the very cool aluminum X stands that you can get at Horizon. You know, at Horizon, they're sold by FMS. These are absolutely the same as the ones from FMS and the ones from Banana Hobby. If you shoot me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com and put stand in the subject line, all three colors are available for $70 shipped to your door, except not to California. In California, it's $80. The 47 other states, $70. $70. So, Lyndon, unfortunately, these are only available to folks here in the United States. The sellers, C Mafia, will not sell them to folks outside the United States. Um, But they're $70 shipped, no taxes, so just $70 straight up. And if you live in California, $80. Shoot me an email if you want one to dave@rcairmarshal.com, and in the subject put stand. I will forward it over to the seller, and they will get in touch with you. And and arrange payment and shipping and all that good stuff. You don't even have to give me your address. All right, so I'm going to fire up a Zoom session. New meeting. We're starting it up. Oh, yeah. Wi-Fi. Boom. Invite. Copy. Awesome. And now, all right. So the link that I just posted is the link to get into the Zoom session. If you click on that link and open up your Zoom app on your phone or your tablet, your browser, whatever the case may be, open that up and it will bring you straight into the Zoom. You don't go into a waiting room. You don't need a password, none of that fancy stuff. Uh-oh. Hold on. So I had to turn everything down a little bit. So yeah, if you want to join us in the Zoom, by all means, click the link that we just posted. I will post it again just in case anybody missed it. Boop, 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 boop. Invite. Copy. And go. There we go. So there's the Zoom link. One more time. Anybody that wants to stand, $70 shipped anywhere in the United States except California. California, it's $80. They're $70 everywhere else. Send me an email to dave@rcairmarshal.com and in the subject line put stand. And C Mafia will get back in touch with you and arrange for payment, get your shipping address, and mail it out to you. It is $70 flat, no taxes, no extra shipping, nothing. $70 to your door, good to go. And for everybody else, I thank all of you for coming out tonight. It is always fun to do these shows. I love doing them. I don't plan on stopping. So even though we're here on Friday nights now for however long that's going to last, I appreciate every single one of you. We will see you all next Friday. If you want to keep the night going, jump in the Zoom. Look at the link that I just posted. Jump in the Zoom session. We can keep this party going all night. We're also going to be posting that link in Facebook, in the RC Pilots Lounge group, in RC Jets, EDF Jet Clubhouse, a lot of different groups in Facebook. The link will be up. So by all means, if you can't join us now, find the links in the Facebook groups and join us later whenever you're in a position where you won't get yelled at for coming and hanging out with a bunch of nerds. Anyway, guys, it's been awesome. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out tonight. We will see you all next week.